Hello dear learner, welcome to our fourth lesson that is from KCPE 2015 to 2019, question number 9. We are going to look at the first question that was tested in KCPE 2019 according to Kenya National Examination Council. In a farm, on average, every 6 cows produce 108 liters of milk per week. In 5 weeks, the cows produce 2,160 liters of milk. How many cows were in the farm? What we said in one problem, read sentence after sentence to internalize. So like here, there is a trick here, there is a hint here. Every 6 cows, so all of them together will produce 108 liters of milk per week. Good to understand that. Solution: average, which is a mean, which implies a group of 6 cows every. So every 6 cows, so a group of 6 cows. Meaning each cow can produce 108 liters divided by 6 in a week. That is 108 divided by 6, you get 18 liters of milk per cow per week. So 1 cow, 18 liters for 1 week. Therefore, if this was done for 5 weeks, it means in 5 weeks, 1 cow will produce 5 times 18 divided by 1. So you multiply that to get 90 liters. So in 5 weeks, each cow will produce 90 liters. And since all the cows produce 2,160, so how do we get the number of cows in the farm? You get now the total amount produced by all cows in 5 weeks divided by the total amount produced by 1 cow in those weeks. So this will be done 2,160 divided by 90 to get 24 cows. The answer is C. B. Which of the following statement is true? This is 2018 KCPE. A rectangle is a square. This is not true. A trapezium is a parallelogram. No, trapezium does not have one side. 2 sides are not parallel. Then a parallelogram is a rectangle, and then we have a rhombus is a parallelogram. So the correct answer is D. A rhombus is a parallelogram. Definition of parallelogram: it is a four-sided quadrilateral shape that has equal and parallel opposite side. So it has equal and opposite parallel side. So we have rhombus, which is an example of a parallelogram. We have square, and then we have rectangles. So we have a rectangle, a square. We have trapezium, which is not a parallelogram. This side is not parallel to that. Then we have the rhombus. This side is parallel to that one, and they are equal, and this one are parallel, and they are equal. Same case applies to square and rectangle. We move on to 2017 question, KCPE question. Which one of the following is true about quadrilaterals? Quadrilaterals, 4-sided. So has 4 sides, that's correct. All sides are equal, not true. All angles are equal, not true. Opposite sides are parallel, others are not parallel. Now, D, the area of trapezium JKLM drawn below is 544 centimeters squared. So this is the trapezium. We have J, K, L, M. Kindly, learner, note this. Even when you're doing your construction, the letters should follow each other in alphabetical order. So it will be J, K, L, M, not J, K, and then you come here L, that will give you a wrong answer. So you follow in the art order. If it is J, K, L, M, so it should move that way. So don't skip and say J, K, then come here. No, this should be continuous as in alphabetical order. And this will be applied even in your secondary and also university education. So line JK is parallel to line LM, and line JM is perpendicular distance. So how do you work out this one? So what is the length of line AL? So the question is that one. Solution. Formula for calculating area of a trapezium is a half sum of the parallel sides times perpendicular height. In this case, we have the measurement of one parallel side, which is 40, but we don't have the parallel JK. Let the length of JK be Y. So we are going to let this one to be Y. So area of a trapezium. So this one was not given initially, so you should assume this one. Area of a trapezium is a half. 40 plus Y is times 16. So then you cancel out by 2, 1 by 2, 8. So it will be 8 times 40, 8 times Y. So this will give you 544 is equals to 340, the area you are given. So 320, plus 8Y will give you 544, the area of a trapezium. Like terms together, you take this to the other side, you subtract. So you're going to get this one to be 224 is equals to 8Y. Divide by 8Y. No, you divide by 8 centimeters. You divide by 8 centimeters. The centimeters goes with the centimeters, and centimeters goes with the 1 centimeter. So 8 by 8, 8, you get 28 centimeters. So the value of Y, which is this, is 8. Remember, this was not given, so you're supposed to get the value of this. So you're given that one and that one, so you use the area to get the value of that one. After getting this one, it is now possible to get the value of this part, because this one is 40 minus 28 will give you 12. Read the question before jumping to conclusion, because some of the students will jump to this one and write the answer is 28. No, read the question. What is the length of line KL? This line, not JK, it is KL. So it is not true. Don't think that is the answer. So the question is KL. So we have 16. This is a triangle now we are getting. Get this one, 16, 12. Then we have the Pythagoras theorem, so 16, and then we have 12. Then we have the hypotenuse. So a squared b squared is equal to c squared, where c is the hypotenuse along its side. Okay, and this is a right angle triangle, and a and b are the other side. Therefore, 16 squared plus 12 squared is equal to c squared, which is the hypotenuse. This will give you to 256 plus 144 is equals to c squared. 400 is equal to c squared. You get the square root to get 20, or plus or minus 20, but negative is not valid. So we don't have negative distance. So 20 will be our hypotenuse. So the length of KL is 20. The choice is C. E. What is the simplest form of the expression? So we have this expression. This is algebra. And the algebra is very simple if you just understand how you go about the signs and removing the bracket. In this case, this was tested in 2015 KCPE according to Kenya National Examination Council. So solution, board mass has to be applied. Since we don't have like terms inside the brackets, we remove them by multiplication. So we remove this bracket by multiplying. Like for example, we have the bracket here. So since we don't have like terms inside, we remove the bracket. So this will multiply by that, and again this will multiply by that. This one will multiply by that. But before we do that, it is good to remember that we said if a sign is not indicated, it means it has a positive sign, meaning these 3 carries a positive. So it is positive times a positive, you get positive 9x. Then positive times negative this one, you get negative this one. Be careful at this point. Then 3y. Then positive times positive, you get positive 3. Then that way. Then we move to the other part. Positive times positive. This one does not have any sign, so it is a positive. So it will be positive 6y. Then positive times negative, you get negative 2x. And then positive times positive 4 times 8, 2, you get positive 8. Line then, like terms together. We have 9x, we have 2x, we have y, 3 minus 3y, 6y, and then we have 8. We have a 3. So how do we combine them? Remember, the signs are always before them. So 9x minus 2x. So you carry this one together with the sign, you put it there. Then we have minus 3y plus 6y. Then this plus that one. So this should be very careful. You don't add this to this. You subtract this one from this. So it is good to rearrange such that you get 6y minus 3y. So the answer will be 7x plus 3y plus 11. You get your answer, and the choice is C. Here now you're going to get the assignment, work or the question, but before you do that, it is good to remind you about the sign. Negative times negative, you get a positive. For example, negative 9 times negative 3. Negative times negative, positive. 9 times 3, 27. Then we have negative times positive, you get negative, e.g. negative 9 times positive 9. So the 3 here carries a positive sign. The positive is silent. So negative times the silent positive, you get negative, and then 9 times 3, you get 27. The same case applies to positive times negative. This is just interchange of the other one. You get negative 27. So the 9 here carries a positive sign. Now positive times positive always give you a positive, e.g. 9 times 3, you get 27, meaning these are positive, there is a positive here and a positive there. Now here is another concept that is very, very important for your KCPE. We have 9 and into bracket negative 3. So this means it is 9 you multiply by negative 3. So 9 times negative 3. To remove the bracket, you get negative 27. This one is totally different from this one. Here we have 9, then we have a positive here, then into bracket negative 3. In this case, you should know that you remove the bracket by multiplying this plus times negative. It is not 9 times 3, negative 3. So this one, when the negative is like this, or maybe the question is like this, you remove by multiplying inside. But this one, it is positive and negative. So positive times negative. So it is written that way. So when they are together, it means it is also multiplication. So negative times positive. The first, the third one, positive times negative, you get a negative. So it will be negative. So it will be 9 minus 3 to get 6. This one is totally different from that. Please, this concept are applied all through your education system. The assignment here are 5 questions. Read carefully, understand, then answer correctly. The answers are provided in the notes section. Then here we have more questions up to question 8. Thank you, and we wish you all the best.